Folks, it's Lae'Visia Rivers. How are yins? Evidently not too good because yins has been looking for me. I understand, honey. I reckon yins has been missing me hard, honey. Been worried about where I was at and everything, Lord. Honey, I've just been traveling the world, just being a peacekeeper and a wonderful just messenger of my word, honey, and just out there just spreading peace, love, and joy and happiness, and everything else that I do, maybe causing a little trouble here and there. Don't worry about me. I'm so sorry, honey. I didn't mean to alarm none of yous, honey, or send any of yous into withdrawals over not seeing Lae'Visia, honey. God, sometimes you just got to be out there and out and about, It's pageant time, honey. And I've been down there in that Jacksonville, honey, with that spring gray, honey, seeing her represent as Mrs. Virginia International, honey. Been down there with Miss Georgia International, honey. And just been doing a lot of other great things. Been traveling the world, honey. But a lot of you youngins have really been just in withdrawals over Lae'Visia, honey. One of my main fans, Mandy Stacy, honey, who owns the University of Pikeville down there, honey, the U Pike Bears, she sent me a little note and said that she is in withdrawals over Sunday sins. And she said, as a matter of fact, she can't just no longer handle just having Sunday sins. She needs Monday Madness, Tuesday Tiffs, Wednesday Wonders, Thursday Thrills, Friday Funnies, and Saturday Sassies. Well, girl, listen, honey, I can do all them things, and them happen every day. But sometimes, youngins, I just don't take time to get this wig out, okay? I know I need to, but Lord, honey, you just don't know. And if one of you would like to start taking up a collection plate to have somebody to follow me around, I'll just leave this wig on all the time, honey, and I promise it'd be well worth it, okay? Ask Spring Gray, honey. If I just leave this on, yuns would enjoy what happens all the time, honey, I swear. But anyways, so here's a little Thursday evening tease. I promise we'll get back to everything, honey. I've been under the weather for a couple of days after traveling. Got some other things going on the next couple of weeks, but here's a special Sunday Sins edition on a Thursday night. I had an old gal send me a message. This must be where it's this summer heat that people are just crazy over ice cream, okay? This old gal sent me a message and she said, I had a party for some teenage youngins at my house for my boy's 16th birthday. Wasn't a sweet 16 party because it's a boy. So, and said this old girl, a 16-year-old, was at the house and she said, can I have some ice cream? And she said, I kind of thought it was rude that the youngin didn't wait until we had served ice cream to ask for the ice cream. But she said, I obliged. And she said, so I got the container out, got the ice cream scoop out, got the bowls out. And she said, before I noticed, this girl had took a spoon and had started eating out of the ice cream container. Now, this is some old girl up in her house that she had invited to the party eating out of this. And she said she just kind of looked at her and said she thought, you ain't never been in my house before. What in the world are you doing? Did your mother not teach you nothing? So here is Sunday Sins on a Thursday night in one of Paris Hilton Papal's hotel. Folks, what are you not teaching your youngins? These are 16-year-olds. What are you going to do? You going to send your son out on a date and have to find somebody to come along behind him and cut his steak too? My God. We're going to do something with these youngins, honey. Listen, they fixed to go back to school. You're going to have to teach them how to wash their hands, have some manners, open car doors for them, clean their own tails, honey. Lord, at some point, Nita used to say to me before I'd leave the house, did you wash your tail? Did you brush your teeth? Put lotion on your face? You know what? I eventually picked up all them traits to do on my own, okay? So start teaching your youngins these things, honey, or they're never going to pick them up. And we can't always be there to pick these things up for youngins, okay? We can't, okay? Lord, so let's try to start picking them up, okay? So listen, I know it's hot outside, and I know people are crazy, but Lord, we cannot share out of an ice cream container that other youngins eat out of, okay? Listen, I got sick while I was in Jacksonville. I went to the doctor 3 different times, okay? I don't know if I had a sick hotel room, but I was sick, okay? So listen, nobody wanted to share an orange juice container with me. They sure didn't want to share no ice cream with me, okay? Let's be honest. And nobody wants to share with sick people. So they sure don't want to share no communal ice cream with some 16-year-old girl, okay? So listen, as you get ready to go back and buy your books and all that kind of stuff to go back to the schoolhouse, hey, don't put your fingers in other people's ice cream, okay? And Anita's across the hotel room here saying the same thing. Don't put your fingers in other people's ice cream, okay? Don't. Just don't, okay? Don't. And teach your youngins better than that, okay? Listen, at 16, they ought to know. I mean, that's just... Virginia Rowe taught us that, honey, in home economics. She's done retard. But please teach your youngins that, okay? Start teaching that to them at young age, okay? Listen, a lot of you moms are germaphobes like me, okay? We don't fool with germs, okay? But teach your children honey, the good ideas of Germs, okay? Listen, it's Lae'Visia Rivers, and I'm back and better than ever. I'm sorry that I took a couple days hiatus, but I promise you, this wig and that plastic head or cellophane head or whatever the heck that head is made out of was with me the whole time, youngins. I just didn't have time to get it out. I was just busy. That's B-U-Z-Y. But I love yous, honey, and I appreciate all the care messages, honey. And listen, y'all had some good ideas, and I've got them all wrote down and getting ready to get some things going. So I love yous, and just get ready, all right? See you soon.